I'm late to this mess. Like, I would have done this mess a lot sooner, but I obviously didn't because I had to take care of some stuff outside of YouTube. But now that I am back, yes, I am going to go ahead and do my reaction to GTA 6 Trailer 2. And then afterwards, I'm going to check out IGN's 89 details on GTA 6. I am looking forward to this. It sucks that they pushed this mess back. I get why they did it. But I'm just like, damn, it would have came out this year, if only. But yo, I can't get mad, okay? I can't get mad at them. For one, it's a video game. Two, it's their mess. You know, they want to make sure that everything is perfect before they release. Guys, I'm not no gamer, okay? Like, I'm like a video game watcher. I'm a person who just watches video games, especially the ones that's just story driven or just has a story to it. I watch it, and I'm just like, it's crazy how video games have come such a long way along with their graphics. Like, jeez, they feel like movies. So that's the reason why I'm like that, because at the end of the day, I unfortunately don't have time to play video games. But I really do appreciate video games for what it is, because I'm telling you, it's just crazy how video games have changed so much throughout the years. Enough talking. Let me go ahead and check out trailer 2 for those that are watching. You guys already know. Let's get it. All right. Here we go. Oh my gosh, shut the hell up.
What you doing up there?
I'm just fixing some leaks.
Yo, these
Seriously,
graphics
dude,
is
you got
hot.
some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
Well, that's why you came by?
Just go get me my checks.
See you,
Is
Brian.
that Jason?
Love you, Jason.
That is Jason. What the hell? Girl, shut the hell up. Nah, Jason fine though. He fine, I understand. Wow. That is amazing. Look at that mess. Look at his freaking legs. Just the hair. Yo. Realism, I tell you.
I'm here for Lucia
Nah.
Caminos. She's supposed to be getting out.
Oh, he's getting his
What's her
girl.
Jason Duval.
I seen you here before.
He is getting his
You might.
girl. Yo, there she is. Yo, Oh, she fine too. Nah. She fine, he fine. They both fine. Yo, Rockstar knew exactly what they were doing. Okay, getting it on, I see.
Hands above your head, now!
You, stay.
Modern day version of Bonnie and Clyde, I tell you.
Beginnings.
Straight up. Look at that view. Wow.
Trust me, this place is just the start for us.
Ring the bell! Shots, baby!
The only thing that matters is who you know and what you got.
Nah, you rocking that mess. Get it.
You're doing it right.
Okay, going to the club.
Yo, D, this full effect? They got your name, address, they got everything.
The music just fits, I tell you. Work it.
You and me, bro. We got this.
We got it.
Say my city, baby!
My city!
Hey, Vice City, come on.
Come to
Strip club.
VSU Nation today. We got more guns than a lot.
Whoa, Phil! What the hell?
Hey.
Did you lose an arm? Hey! Yo, this mess wild. Nah, hell nah. Ah, look at that mess. Come on, GTA 6, baby. May 26th. Yeah. I figured from the freaking update. Nah, this looks like a movie. Video game, what? Like, oh my gosh. You can tell they took their time on this mess. I understand the delay. I already understood the delay when they first said that they're going to push it back to 2026, because just looking at this mess, you could tell they took their time to make this game perfectionist for players. And I am just like amazed how much realistic and just the realism aspect it is in this freaking trailer, along with the freaking characters. They look like real people. This feels like this part when he's heading in look like it's gonna be gameplay. I'm wondering in this trailer, is it not just cutscenes? Like, is it a mixture of gameplay and cutscenes? Because this part looks like gameplay, and then Where's the one that I found? I found a couple. Let me see. I mean, they showing up, showing their little love. They show enough. Yo, she is rocking that dress. You go, girl. Where is it? I just... Give me a minute. Give me a minute. This looks like gameplay for sure. It looked like you're playing as Lucia and you're basically blowing stuff up. This looks like gameplay. I guess, what's his name? Jason is driving and you're playing as Lucia. This straight up looks like gameplay for sure. And then this part right here. Yo, this mess is wild. This looks like gameplay as well. So that's what I'm wondering, like, is it a mixture of gameplay footage along with cutscenes? Oh my gosh, this is so incredible. I am curious about Jason and Lucia's relationship in this mess. Like I said, it gives me like a modern day version of Bonnie and Clyde. But I'm wondering, are they really in love? Or is one of them a backstabber? Like, is one of them going to stab the other in the back by betraying them of some sort? That's what I'm wondering, because I'm like, I don't know. I mean, it's GTA. Anything could freaking happen. But, yo, this was incredible. This was really incredible. Like I said, this feels like a movie trailer. Yo, I am amazed by these graphics. Also, I'm wondering, will there be different endings? I'm sure there will be different endings because GTA 5 did have different endings. So I'm sure that this mess will also have different endings. So that's going to be interesting. But yeah, let me go to freaking IGN, people. Let's go.
Rockstar taketh away, but Rockstar also provides. Well, it provides a tiny little bit. Grand Theft Auto 6 may have been delayed to May 2026, but today we finally got a second trailer. It's a big one, too, with almost 3 minutes of footage that delves deeper into the world and story that we'll finally be able to experience next year. We've combed through the whole trailer with the finest of fine-tooth combs to collect all the important details, from the biggest story reveals to the tiniest tidbits. So, let's get on with it. Here are 89 details from the new GTA 6 trailer. As revealed in the trailer's description, GTA 6 will follow the story of Jason and Lucia, a couple who find themselves in the middle of a criminal conspiracy after an easy score goes wrong. Our first protagonist is Jason Duval, a dude just looking for an easy life in a world that keeps making things harder. He had a troubled youth, something he attempted to escape by joining the army, but his dark past keeps catching up with him. These days, it seems like he's working in sales and services for the Leonida Marine Center, as seen on this t-shirt he's wearing in a couple of scenes. But we also know, thanks to information from the newly updated GTA website, that he's working for local drug runners too. Jason falls in love with Lucia Caminos, our second protagonist. She's recently served a stint in the Leonida Penitentiary, but now that she's out, she plans to build a better life for herself. A life with Jason, and probably a lot of guns, drugs, and explosions, if prior GTA games
I mean, that's GTA, come on. That's GTA.
Early in the trailer, we're introduced to Jason's landlord, an old geezer called Brian.
Just go get me my checks!
Brian, or Mr. Hater to you, is a longtime drug runner, smuggling product through the Leonida Keys. He does this via his very legitimate boat business, Brian's Boat Works and Marina, which we see later on in the trailer. The shots enthusiast spotted at the Rusty Anchor Bar is Cal Hampton, friend to Jason and associate to Brian. He's got something of a paranoia problem, so maybe take everything he says with a grain of salt. The gold chain around this woman's neck is your first clue to who she is. Bae Lux is one half of Real Dimes, a couple of high school friends turned rappers and influencers, along with Roxy and a new record only rock.
Okay, and the girls
hit the big time in Vice City.
Stop.
Real Dimes' manager is Draquan.
Now I like the representation.
In the music
I like the diversity.
Criminal underworld. Now he has a potentially big hit on his hands while he spends his days booking acts at the Jack of Hearts strip club. Talking of the strip club, it's owned by Booby Ike, a local Vice City legend. Booby can only be glimpsed on the GTA 6 website, which reveals that he and Draquan are working together.
Yo, I need to check out the website.
Money to fund a budding music empire. Finally, the 8th major character we've been introduced to in the latest information drop is Raul Bautista. Like Booby Ike, we don't actually see Raul in the trailer itself, but the GTA 6 website reveals that he is a charming and cunning bank robber who works with Lucia on a score. He's a reckless operator, so expect things to go very, very wrong.
Ooh.
As the game's synopsis reveals, Jason and Lucia's
Okay.
story begins with a score going wrong. We may well be seeing that job in action during this scene in which Jason and Lucia rob the Sinfrontera National Bank.
Yeah.
We see Jason goes to pick Lucia up from the Leonida Penitentiary. She's wearing her electronic ankle tag as she leaves the prison, which we first saw on the game's key art, and she can be seen wearing it in several other shots. It seems that as a condition of her release, Lucia may have to do several hours of community service. We see her wearing a Leonida Department of Corrections orange high-vis vest in a couple of scenes, including one where she's picking up trash. With
Right,
Lucia
right.
now free, the couple are looking forward to a new life. There's a lot of talk about new beginnings and new starts. What could possibly go wrong?
The new beginnings.
Everything,
While
dude.
girlfriends have been a part of GTA for a long time now, this seems like the first time we'll be experiencing a relationship with significant depth. Lucia
Mom.
and Jason seem very, very into each other. Yep,
Yeah.
there's a hell of a
Every
lot of
moment.
getting to know each other going on in this trailer.
They are
the
getting
duo will
that mess
certainly
on.
be getting to know the ins and outs of Vice City's crime scene too. That time on the inside certainly doesn't seem to have put Lucia off a few less than legal activities. Here we can see her blowing up a cop car, and that certainly seems like a fast pass ticket back to jail to me. Speaking of cops, it seems like one of GTA 6's plot threads will follow a group of corrupt police officers. Here we see a group of cops talk about protecting each other.
We gotta protect each other.
But
Wonder if they're,
could
like,
be their
hunting them
dirty
down.
secret they want to keep protected? We see that group investigating a filthy building. They could well be the same cops saw it on the body cam footage from the first trailer, which featured
Oh.
a similarly distressed-looking building. If Raul's involvement didn't give it away, it seems like robberies and heists will once again be a key part of the story.
I can see that.
Later in the trailer, we see a truck dragging a massive box, suggesting
Right.
that there will be some dangerous escapes.
Yeah, ads.
Unlocks millions of metal
Fantastic.
posters.
If you don't get the hell out.
Much everything we see in this trailer is taken from cutscenes. There are a few suggestions of things that could be gameplay features. Early on, we see Jason stealing from a store, taking money from the register, and so it could mean that holding up stores is back. There seems to be a lot of animals in this trailer. We see a cat in a store. A
Damn, how did y'all
golden dog
notice
out in the
that?
street,
Y'all be paying
and a
attention.
snake in Jason and Lucia's home. Could there be a pet system? It would certainly
Oh.
be something to spend all the money we steal on. We also see Lucia taking part in some kind of cage match. Could there be an underground fighting ring activity available somewhere in Vice City? Jason can be seen
probably.
bench pressing weights down at the beach. Is San
Right.
Andreas' famous workout system making a return?
Ah,
There's
could
also
that
a
be
new
gameplay?
screenshot that shows Lucia in the gym. With GTA 6 very clearly going all in on immersion when it comes to graphics, it wouldn't be surprising to see a lot of old GTA lifestyle minigames return in new guises. Regardless of if you can work out or not, Lucia will want to flex her muscles when this incredibly muscular woman attacks her during what looks like a Mission Impossible grade set-piece mission. As you'd expect of GTA, it also appears that several sports mini-games will be available across Vice City.
That is
Revealed in
so
a new
sick.
selection of screenshots are mini-golf, pool, fishing, basketball, kayaking,
dang.
scuba diving, and
Oh.
dirt bike racing. It
Wow.
seems like there won't be a shortage of things to do outside of the main missions. It might not be just
That's nice.
outside activities either. In this shot, we can clearly see a video game console, complete with PS4-style controller and a PS5-like main unit. Could we hang out at home and play a few games?
Wow, the
It'd be
details.
pretty cool to play GTA Vice City in Vice City. Of course, we won't want to stay inside for too long. There's a huge open world to explore, and we now know more about the key locations we'll be visiting on the GTA 6 map. Thanks to a bunch of new screenshots and the Rockstar website, we can go into detail about some of these places. First up, of course, we have Vice City itself. The GTA 6 website says, we're a long way from the 80s, but Vice City is still the sun and fun capital of America. The glamour, hustle, and greed of America captured in a single city. Each neighborhood has something to offer, from the pastel Art Deco hotels and bright white sands of Ocean Beach, to the bustling panaderias of Little Cuba and the bootleg brands of the Tishawaka Flea Market, out to the VC port, the cruise ship capital of the world. We also know a little more about some specific establishments in the city. We get a new look at the 919 Vice City Club, as seen in the last trailer. In trailer 1, there was a plane that had a large banner in tow that read 919 Vice City, Y69 when you can 919. This is likely a riff on Miami's Real 11
cool.
nightclub. We
So
also
they
get a
did
look
take
at Vice City's
inspiration.
sports scene, with this man here wearing a Manatees jersey, undoubtedly a riff on the turquoise of the real-life Miami Dolphins. And we can also just see the bottom of the logo on his cap, which seems to belong to a basketball team. Luckily, a
wonder
screenshot
what they
of
were
Vice
watching.
City's Sahara Arena lets us know that they are called the Narcos. The screenshots
The
also
Narcos,
give us a
okay.
look at the modernized Ocean View Hotel, its neighboring Ocean Beach, and the sign outside of Vice City Airport. Another large area is Leonidas Keys, based on the Florida Keys. The Rockstar website says that the dress code is casual, the bars are loaded, life in this tropical archipelago isn't flashy, but it is easy. Get your buzz on and pull up a deck chair, but look out, you are right on the doorstep of some of the most beautiful and dangerous waters in all of America.
I bet.
This is where we think we'll find Brian's Boat Works and Marina, presumably the front for Brian's drug running operations. One location we see shown heavily in the trailer is the Rusty Anchor, alongside this lovely screenshot of its rustic exterior. We see inside the
Details,
bar
that
as
is
both
so
Lucia and
insane.
Jason enjoy a few drinks with Cal. Speaking of drinks, quite a few returning beer brands are making their way to GTA 6. These include Pisswasser, Stronzo, Pendejo, Patriot, and a big green sign in the top left here for lager beer. And
Okay.
although it isn't seen at the Rusty Anchor, we do see a couple of Lavazza's beers here. As Jason and Lucia leave the bar, we catch a glimpse of a concert poster for the Hummers and the Strummers. They're playing the Rusty Anchor on August 24th. Maybe we'll get to catch them. And finally, in the Rusty Anchor, we see a piece of wood commemorating Hurricane Roxy. Does this hint at extreme weather being a part of GTA 6's world? It would certainly be the natural evolution of Red Dead Redemption 2's incredible storm systems. A couple more screenshots of the Leonidas Keys here show us what other wildlife to expect in the area. These include lizards, mobility scooter grannies, and, temptingly, what looks like the ability to scuba dive with turtles.
That is insane. Just so many like world maps where like players can just like go to for this freaking game. Yeah, that's
Next
cool.
up, we have Grass Rivers, GTA 6's wetlands area. Described by Rockstar as the untamable jewel of Leonidas' crown. You never know what lies beneath the surface of this primordial expanse. The gators may be the most famous attraction, but there are far deadlier predators and weirder discoveries among the mangroves. We get a glimpse of this location at the end of this trailer as Jason pilots a helicopter over the swamplands. He appears to be chasing the same hovercraft seen in trailer 1. The new screenshots don't tell us much more about Grass Rivers except to really reinforce the promise of alligators in this world. We get not only 1, 2, but 3 images of gators, including one here of these delightful looking residents claiming victory over one.
That was,
Port
like, real
Gellhorn is
photo,
Leonidas'
wow.
forgotten
So
coast.
crazy.
Cheap motels, shut-down attractions, and empty strip malls won't bring the tourists back, but there's a new economy in this once popular vacation spot. It's fueled by malt liquor, painkillers, and truck stop energy drinks. Jump on a dirt bike and hold on to your wallet. Gellhorn features quite heavily in the trailer. We see Jason and Lucia in an intense car chase here, as well as Lucia sporting a Gellhorn International shirt. Does this suggest that the GTA 6 map will have more than one airport? We also get a good look at the Starlit Motel, which is situated in Port Gellhorn in both the trailer and this sparkly new screenshot. We think this might play quite a big role
Wow, that looks so real. This
in GTA 6's story, and wouldn't be surprised if it's where Lucia and Jason make one of their seemingly many mattress
Oh my god, you know.
The new batch
You
of
friggin'
screenshots
know.
also shows us another Leonidas After Dark spot in the form of Delight's Cabaret Club. It looks like we won't be short of nighttime entertainment when it comes to GTA 6. Seemingly in the middle of GTA 6's map is Ambrosia. In the heart of Leonida, American industry and old school values will reign supreme. Whatever the cost, the Allied Crystal Sugar Refinery provides the jobs while the local biker gang provides almost everything else. We saw plenty of people living in Ambrosia chugging beers and enjoying the vibe in trailer 1, but almost nothing this time around. What we do have are a handful of new screenshots that give a good look at the final chapter biker gang. We also get a couple of landscape scenes that reinforce that image of industry as fire and smog fill the air. And last up for now on our tour of Leonidas is Mount Calaga. Found in the northern part of the state, Mount Calaga offers prime hunting, fishing, and off-road trails. In the lush, surrounding backwoods, hillbilly mystics and paranoid radicals live far from the prying eyes of the government. Again, we don't see a ton, if any, of Mount Calaga in the trailer. But new screenshots do show us some of that wildlife, as big cats appear to be making a
so
return to the
crazy.
series after terrorizing so many of us on Mount
Gosh, the
Chiliad in GTA
graphics.
5. We also see signs throughout the trailer for other locations that haven't been detailed by Rockstar yet. These include Southside and Peacock Bay, and Mariana County and Vice-Dale County. The television in Jason and Lucia's apartment also gives us a look at somewhere we imagine we'll be visiting one or two branches of quite a bit in GTA
I don't even think that's
6,
Phil.
and U-Nation. This TV commercial shows us the new version of Phil Cassidy, a character previously seen in the era of GTA.
Unless I don't think that's Phil because he lost an arm, and I think he would be way older since I think Vice City happened in the 80s or some mess like that. I'm wondering if that's like his son or maybe like his grandson. Who knows? It gotta be like a family relative because he really does look similar to freaking Phil. Who knows?
3 in Vice City. Back then, he was the owner of Phil Cassidy's fully cocked gun
knows? It
shop.
could be Phil.
This new version of Phil, finally given an HD makeover, appears to be the owner of GTA's premier weapons store.
Wild. It's almost like he made a cameo or some mess.
We also get a sneak peek at the arsenal we might be wielding in the game. These include the return of Shrewsbury shotguns. And we see Lucia using a grenade launcher to create an explosive pile-up here. And she also has an SMG here. As seen in Phil's ammunition commercial, there'll be many guns to fire in GTA 6, but that shouldn't really come as a surprise, should it?
Make it, rain girl, make it.
It wouldn't be GTA without vehicles. It is Grand Theft Auto, after all. You can spot several major car brands across the trailer, starting with this blue El Camino-like Vapid. The Vapid brand has been seen across all GTA's HD universe, but this appears to be a new model. Brian also appears to drive a Vapid, this time a large GMC-like truck. This could be GTA 6's version of the Caracara. Also parked at Jason's house is a sky blue car that looks like it dropped straight out of the 1950s. With its rear fin and rounded corners, it has more than a passing resemblance to GTA Vice City's Oceanic. On a drive through the neighborhood, Jason passes a woman who has a white car with pink paw prints over the hood. The logo in the grille is that of the Maibatsu company, GTA's equivalent to Mitsubishi. The car actually looks a lot like the Maibatsu Sunrise R, a popular car based on the Mitsubishi Evo that was modded into GTA 5. Out on the docks, we see a Dinka brand boat. This was a brand we previously saw in GTA 5, and it seems like there's a new version of the Predator boat, the Lure Predator. In the background of this shot, we can see a metro train traveling along its rail track. Perhaps this could function as a fast travel system between the game's major locations. In a sequence where the crew is stealing the massive box, we can see their score is being dragged by a Bravado Bison 4-door pickup truck. Parked in front of the Dominion Hotel is what looks like an orange Benefactor Shafter and a bright green Pegassi Tempesta. A Buzzard helicopter can be seen chasing an airboat through the grass rivers. Here, Jason and Lucia can be seen getting wet and wild on a Sea Shark jet ski. And here, we can see Jason riding what seems to be a new Western Motorcycle Company bike with a classic Dodo seaplane flying overhead. A more specific detail here, but when zoomed in, you can get a good look at a Liberty City license plate on this truck. These are inspired by the 2020-era Excelsior New York plates, which makes sense seeing as Liberty City is based on the Big Apple. Finally, we have an overhead shot of the car we saw Jason and Lucia using in the previous trailer, which seems likely to be GTA 6's version of the Sabre Turbo. We can also spot a Fly US plane high up in the sky, a commercial airline seen throughout the GTA series. Though we highly doubt we can purchase one like many of the above vehicles, we will no doubt all try to steal one at some point. There are a handful of other tiny
This is so gameplay. Like,
seems likely to be GTA 6's version of the Sabre Turbo. We can also spot a Fly US plane high up in the sky, a commercial airline seen throughout the GTA series. Though we highly doubt we can purchase one like many of the above vehicles, we will no doubt all try to steal one at some point. There are a handful of other tiny details we'd like to give a shout out to as well. These include the return of the Zesta soft drink in the convenience store here, and the Redwood cigarette sticker on the door, if you fancy an even more unhealthy option. If a different flavor of smoke is more your vibe, then maybe you'll have some use for this 420 card seen in a different store. And next to it is the phone number 305-555-0145. The number doesn't work, we tried, but it is a fun little reference to a joke dialing code seen in movies. This striking mural of the Haitian flag also features what appears to be a message memorializing the people pictured. Translated from Haitian Creole, it reads, "In memory and love." And the song we're hearing throughout this second trailer for GTA 6 is Hot Together by the Pointer Sisters, which, incidentally, can also be heard in Mel Brooks' sci-fi comedy Spaceballs. Finally, all of this GTA 6 footage was captured on PS5, with the game coming to both PlayStation and Xbox Series X and S on May 26th.
Nice. Oh, that makes it even
and
better.
That was everything we managed to find after taking a good, hard look at the latest GTA 6 trailer.
Okay,
what are
that's
some
it.
of your favorite details? Or maybe you have some madcap theories about what we'll be able to do in the game. Let us know in the comments, and for everything else GTA 6, including our latest episode of GTFM, don't forget to keep it locked to IGN. And if you want to...
Ooh, that's sick. I like that mess. Coming May 26, 2026. Okay, Vice City, USA. I like the coloring change too. So Jason and Lucia have always known the deck is stacked against them, but when an easy score goes wrong, they find themselves on the darkest side of the sunniest place in America, in the middle of a criminal conspiracy stretching across the state of, what the hell, Leonida, whatever, you get it, forced to rely on each other more than ever if they want to make it out alive. So that's what I'm wondering, like, is this game gonna have different endings? I'm sure it will, like I said. I'm sure it will, just like how they did it with GTA 5. Okay, so that's Jason, obviously. Jason wants an easy life, but things just keeps getting harder. So IGN pretty much explained, his backstory and like just him as a character, his character description. So I'm gonna just skip all of that. I might go back and read it on my own, but as of right now, since I'm, recording this, I'm just gonna go ahead and just skip it. Yo, Jason, fine. Yo, nah. Oh, look like, okay, they're like robbing a store or some mess like that. If anything happens, I'm right behind you. Another day in paradise, right? Okay, let me read this. It says, meeting Lucia could be the best or worst thing to ever happen to him. Jason knows how he'd like it to turn out, but right now it's hard to tell. Oh, that is so cool. I like this. That is so sick. Lucia's father taught her to fight as soon as she could walk. Come on! Yes! Wow, she is so pretty. The only thing that matters is who you know and what you got. A life with Jason could be her way out? What the hell does that mean? Is she using Jason? Because just like what I said before, I'm getting the vibe like he's using her, she's using him. One of them might betray another, or they might betray each other. I don't know. I just get a sense of betrayal from one of them, if not both. But reading that, a life with Jason could be her way out. Is she using Jason just to escape? She's so pretty. I know I said that, but she is so pretty. Jason is handsome, she's pretty. Like, yo, these freaking couple are attractive as hell. So that's them. That's the bag of money. Only in Lenida. When the sun fades and the neon glows, everyone has something to gain and more to lose. Okay, so that's Cal, Jason's friend. What if everything on the internet was true? Okay, IGN explained who he is. Okay, him and Jason. All right. That's so sick. There are way too many birds flying around in perfect formation. Oh my gosh, the website. I like it so much. The psychopaths are in charge. Get used to it. Visit Lenida. Yeah. That is so sick. Yeah, so IGN also explained different areas that you can explore. Yo, these people, even though they're freaking video game characters, they just look so real. I love the diversity too. One thing about GTA is that I literally do like the diversity because it seems like the creators just made it be like an America like parody or some mess like that because of like the stereotypes. Booby Ike. It's all about heart, the Jack of Hearts. At first I thought his name was like Bobby, but I guess it's Booby. Yo, okay, so the club money pay for the studio and the drug money pay for it all. Top quality cuts. Wow, this is just amazing. Whoever did this, talent. Jaquan Priest, only Raw Records. Okay, him with the girls, him by himself. Yo, what you got? It says dancers are like my A and R's. If the record's a hit, DJ's gonna be spinning it. It's like some kind of rap mess. Yo, okay, I see. You're with the label now. Grass Rivers. Yo, all of this is just incredible. That looked like a real photo there. That looked like a real photo. All of these actually look like real photos, even though it's just video game engine. Yo, shut up. There goes my girls. Yo, you better go, girls. Okay, it says real dimes. Viral videos, viral hooks. Nah, I think I'ma like them. I don't think, I know. All my dimes in this club. Meet my twin, make it a dub. Yo, get it. I need the album. One hit away from fame. Port Gellhorn. Yeah. So pretty much I know about these screenshots because of IGN, but I'm gonna just look at it again since I'm on the website. Wow. Raw. Experience counts. I like this. This is so sick. Life is full of surprises, my friend. I think we'd all be wise to remember that. Why am I getting the feeling that that's Lucia? Look, this is so cool. This is really cool. It's like the way like it's supposed to be like a picture, but the way it just like moves. I like that. Professional adapts. Okay. Yeah, so I've seen all of these, so wow. Okay, that's Brian. Nothing better than a mudslide at sunset. Yo, Brian, he wants his money. He's like, where is my check? I hold so much grass in that plane, I can make the state of Leonida levitate. This is so sick. Okay, and that must be it. The vibes, I don't know if you people watch Supernatural, but the vibes, that gives me the vibes of like Dean saying we got work to do. Like that literally just gives me vibes of like Supernatural as soon as he closes the trunk. Like, what the hell? That is cool though. That is really cool. Yo, they are ready for business. Oh, I am so excited for next year. Okay, so that was it. Oh, that was so cool. I really like that. That was really cool. Whoever did that mess, that was so dope. I feel like more video games should do stuff like that because that's really cool. Just like the interactive and just all of that mess is just so freaking just brilliant. So people that's watching, that was obviously my reaction to GTA 6 trailer along with IGN, and of course I checked out the freaking website. That was worth it. And yeah, I feel like it's worth the wait. Like, come on people, I feel like it's worth the wait. 2026 is next year. Time flies. I feel like it's going to be worth the freaking wait. All right. So I am done. That was it. For those that watched this all the way through, awesome. I am definitely looking forward to checking out GTA 6, even though I am not a gamer. Me still basically just seeing, okay, what is going to happen, seeing the gameplay, seeing the characters, just seeing the story itself. How is it going to end? Will it have multiple endings? How many endings will it have? I'm sure it's going to have multiple endings, just like how they did with GTA 5. They're going to do the same thing for GTA 6. At least I hope they will. But yeah, I'm just curious about like how it's going to end, like what is going to happen with these characters. But other than that, like I said, that's it for this video. You guys already know, chill to explode. I am out. For those that watch this video all the way through, I appreciate your time. And until next time, for those that are interested and want to see more, also don't forget to let me know what other videos you guys want me to check out in the future, and I will definitely check them out. Just like I'm gonna go ahead and check out the videos that the real ones have left for me, or just people in general. I will definitely check them out. All right, you guys already know I am out. Deuces.